Hello everyone, I'm Chaotic. Welcome back to the stream. So, today's stream is going to actually be some progress, and I'm going to show you guys why. So, last week we did this beautiful little setup here. We set up 3 Elven portals, we automated all of them for Elementium, Dragonstone, and Pixie Dust. That lets us feed it into this section. This guy makes Dices of Fate, and then the Dices of Fate get auto converted into reward bags, and then those all get auto opened. And as you can see, it's currently doing rune reward bags. Those did a beautiful job at getting us Medals of Honor. We have 1,300 of them now. A ridiculous amount was made over the weekend. And every one Medal of Honor, we can't do this recipe for a while. Corrupted Aragonite is quite a bit later. But each one can make us an Orichalcos ingot, which is exactly what we wanted them for in the first place. So we got 1,390 Medals of Heroism over the weekend, which is pretty sweet, not to mention the fact that we got like 80,000 Herasteel, 84,000, and we also should have gotten somewhere in the, 13,000 Gaia Spirits and about 21,000 Gaia Spirit ingots. So anything that these guys are needed for is just absolutely free with no additional work, which is completely fantastic. So that's very, very nice. But that's what we set up on Friday, because the next blocker in our questline is directly this guy. It says 1 block of Orichalcos, but to get the Proxima artifact, we actually need to make the Creation Altar. The Creation Altar takes 5 blocks of Orichalcos, so we needed 45 Medals of Heroism. And I could have killed Gaia's, enough Gaia's, I think, to finish it in the same period of time it took me to build this, but this has now well and beyond surpassed its values, so I think it is fine the way that we ended up doing it. And now we need to make the Orichalcos today, we need to make the Creation Altar, and yeah, I think that's the current plan. We'll worry about like the specifics in this a bit later. I'll take these mana cores off. I'll probably make them eventually, but they're a lot less required right now. Okay, Orichalcos. Yeah, so it's just Gaia Spirit ingots. So all we needed is gilded mashed potatoes. That's it. That's all we're missing for the Orichalcos ingots. Everything else is automated from Dice of Fate, which is pretty sweet. It's always nice seeing the progress of an automation work out really well like that. Let's take ourselves a stack. We'll make a whole stack of Orichalcos. I think that's fine. So we need, what? 4 spirits, 2 ingots. And then get a stack of metals. And this right here, this is fantastic. Perfect. It'll take a little while to do all of the crafts for these guys, because they do take a bit of mana. I wonder if I could squeeze another mana spreader right here. Also, are there anything higher than Gaia tier mana spreaders? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, we're missing some Dreamwood. That's fine. We'll just do it as is. I'm not too worried about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1. 1. That does take quite a while. Can you spark ace? I don't think you can, right? Okay. I was pretty sure you couldn't. This guy's already about as good as he gets. Oh, we have an extra guy mana spreader. I wonder if he'll actually be able to hit it from there on an angle. Where is our one of the forest? Why? Fine mode, there we go. No, yeah, that guy's definitely not gonna hit. I wonder if he can hit from here. Got a straight line there? Oh, sweet. Okay, he does. I'm pretty sure that'll work. Alright, let's grab ourselves some Living Rock. Drop a whole snack on top. Pop it into an ingot and swap the recipe out. You both shooting? They are indeed. Potency, and let's get a velocity lens as well. Potency, velocity. Oh, slime ball. Okay, yeah. Decent speed increase there. Not bad, not bad. I do wish they had a slightly higher tier recipe for this. Like if you could make them multiple at a time or something. Inbuilt would be great. Or some way to feed the runic altar a bit faster. I guess I could do more mana spreaders. That's also possible, but keep all of this guy going. Yeah, once we get our 45 of these, we get our 5 blocks set. We might actually not make more at the immediate moment. It depends on how I'm feeling whenever that happens. Because this does take a little bit, and I do want to try to make progress as fast as possible today. Because I would really like to push through that, get to Proxima, get the unidentified bodies and such in Proxima, push to the table, push to getting our piles of neutrons and such, and then start cutting everything down needed to get this mythic excavation reactor. We should also be able, after we get that, to get the recursive demantoids. And then those are a very simple craft with some unidentified ingots in a combination crafter, and that gets us our Appalachia star, which is also the official start of Chapter 7, and I want to be a Chapter 7 gamer. So, that's currently the plan for the day. Hopefully, we can get there with good pace. I did decrease the particle amount as well. So I'm not on minimal particles, but we are on decreased particles because otherwise the power and all of the other particles that are happening here do end up being a little bit much. Although it's not really saving you on many of them, I've noticed. Also, I guess something I should check real fast. Yep, Spark TPS is fine as well. Our tick durations are a little high, but I know why that is, so I'm not going to worry about it too much for right now. Go back on the floor. But yeah, while we check this, are we missing anything for this guy? Yeah, we're missing some wand stuff, but we can make that in the wizardry combiner. And since we made a stack of each of these crystals and we were messing with them the other day, we can actually just craft both of these as well. We can just set recipes and craft them no problem. In the combiner that we already have. The idols are just liquid witchcraft, right, for both of them? Yeah. And then some other miscellaneous stuff. Our old angel ring, sure, we can give that up. Runes, fire constructs. The clusters we already have, and the blood shards we already have as well. And then we have all of this except for liquid death and californium. Already set up. Liquid death, void metal, iridium. Okay, super easy. I'm gonna keep picking up my orichalcos occasionally because it's got 5 minutes until it despawns, but I wouldn't want any of these to be lost by some crazy chance. So, extreme crafting table. We'll probably have to reset up that machine from advanced rocketry, the cutting machine. Everything else here, though, I think we already have. Completely capable. Maybe not evil infused? I'm actually not sure about evil infused. Oh, can you get these? I know that you can enchant them, obviously. Voxylon can do them. How many do I need? Is it just for this one thing? Effectively just the one thing, yeah. Because I doubt I'll ever use these upgrades. An enchanter. Dropping him here, you should have plenty, right? Yeah. He does indeed get his levels he needs. Grab our crystal binder from somewhere. Oh, I forgot to click this guy out of my hand. Should have it in here somewhere in our inventory. There it is. Give this guy power, perfect. Evil infused. I should be able to make evil infused blocks, right? Yeah. Eight blocks of iron. And a cheap 9 nether stars. Am I running like a Nethergate Wither or something? I don't know. I'm running something apparently that gives me. Ooh. I lagged for a second there. I was worried about why. Oops. Yeah. That'll get up our evil infused iron stuff. It says it'll take about 4 minutes for that, but we'll be working on this for more than 4 minutes, so that is fine by me. Okay, let's look at other stuff at the table. Is there anything else we're missing? I don't think so. I think evil infused is all we're missing from this. I'm pretty sure anglezite, yeah, and benitoite, we already have the ability to craft these guys, no problem. So those should not be an issue at all. So yeah, we might even have the extra advanced circuits. No, we don't. So we will have to reassemble our cutting machine temporarily, at least. Although I think this is all he's needed for. Oh, we'll need him for sidereal energy orbs too. Worry about that later on. That is not particularly current me issue, so maybe whenever you set it back up, we'll bulk a good amount of them. Yeah, I think with that, that's everything we need for that guy. Pile of neutrons. 4 mythic excavation power units around an extreme crafting table. Okay, so we'll need to make 2. Because I assume we actually need to craft with this guy as well, right? Yeah. The Gallifrey Warper. The next tier artifacts. For the other dimensions. Unidentified chicken. Okay. I'm just making these because I want my block to count for my mission already. This makes me happier. Also, no, unfortunately, if anyone was curious, a Torturino does not seem to work on any of the Gaia spreader speeds and such. Sadly. Oh, I picked up my living rock. I was like, what happened? Wait, I didn't pick up my living rock. My living rock despawned. Bastards. But yeah, it's all pretty easy. Wonder if I should have automated the crafting of this runic altar in some way. What I definitely could have done was I could have stuck a spreader on each side of the crafter here, or yeah, of the altar here, and then just move that guy over to like right here, and moved another mana pool right here, gave them both sparks so that they'd stay full, and then I could have run 4 of these guys at the same time, directly into it with no space, give them all the potency, velocity lenses, and this guy would craft pretty fast. I could still do that, but already most of the way through. We're down to what, the last 13 ingots, I think? Something like that. And once you're focusing on just these, they're a bit quicker. That's our evil infused. Give us a stack and 8 for each one of these guys. We only need 16, so perfect. Gives us enough to make 4 extreme crafting tables if we wanted. I don't know how many neutron collectors I need. I don't know if the neutron collector itself comes with like the, I don't know if we can tick accelerate it or how that ends up working out. Once we get enough to make a neutronium seed though, I guess, so we need what, 8 neutronium ingots to get a seed in 1 crux. Grow the seed and then that'll make piles of neutron in mass. And then you give it you upgrade that guy to 8 and then you've got some pretty ridiculous neutron throughput. Let's keep it going. Down to our last 9. But yeah, nothing here seems particularly difficult. I was looking at this recipe kind of vaguely. Some of it seems annoying, but none of it seems like prohibitive, you know? I think I can get all of that done moderately quickly. I think. We'll have to see, but pretty sure we can touch chapter 7 today. Nah, let's see, make Appalachia stuff. I think we actually stored enough. Okay, so yeah, we'll need muons. Pick those guys up before they despawn. So close. What all else does the creation altar do? I guess let's look at it while we're just waiting anyways. You can make unidentified ingots through the unidentified bodies and then a bunch of other ingots. And we should only make this method a few times. Because then we'll be able to get the unidentified chicken. We only need to get 4 ingots for this guy. But yeah, get the chicken and then run the chicken eggs back through. For the substantially cheaper variant there. But yeah, so he does that. We'll need him for high energy raid collectors. We need him for apparently this rift. This method, if you have the full Shirelands recursive thing for all of the cut garnets, and also Eyes of Gallifrey. So not a whole lot's done there, which isn't particularly a problem. Just need a couple more of these. I don't think I'll need Orichalcus for anything else soon. So this will probably be all of the Orichalcus for now. I was going to make a whole stack, but this took a little bit longer than I expected, to be honest. And there we go. Oh, well, I guess we're making one more. Put all this away. Have this guy up. Perfect. Okay, 5 blocks of Orichalcus. Not bad. And we'll put the extra. Fine by me. Let's go on up to our top floor. How large is the creation altar again? 7 by 3 by 7. He's not even that big. Unfortunately, all of his deposits are on the bottom. But I guess that's fine. Did we already get his controller block? We did not. But I want to say that we grabbed pretty much everything else. Oh, we can give a quick little double check. Silverwood, displacement rooms, Elven Gateway cores, 11 void metal blocks, fluid input hatches, ultimate energy input hatches. Our 5 blocks of Orichalcus, our 4 stones of the Master Wizard. We got those, right? Okay, we did end up making those. I wasn't sure if we'd actually finish that or not. We do have a crystal matrix. We do have our item outputs. We have our 2 item inputs, our 6 fluid inputs, our 4 ultimate energy hatches. Yeah, I think we're good on everything except for the controller, actually. So let's grab ourselves a controller. Which one does it fall underneath? The steel thermal mixer. Steel thermal mixer is the mechanized essential smelter, correct? Yeah, that's auto workbench. It is the condenser? Yep. We'll just make this guy a chaotic condenser. That should be fine. Where, oh, where is my chisel? I think I put all of them away in here. Yeah, there's 5 in there. I'm blind. It's the second one. I just skipped it. My brain was looking for a gray one. Oh, that's why. Because it's gray right here. So I was like, man, why am I not finding this guy? So he's going to be the very front and bottom block. So he needs 2 blocks above him. And then 6 blocks of space behind him. And 3 blocks of air to the side. Okay. Let's grab some cobble real quick. 3 blocks of space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down. Okay. We put him right here. Hit this guy with our beautiful assembly machine. Also known as the stick. Perfect. Didn't tell us anything was missing. This should assemble our guy. Very nice and easy. Okay, sweet. So, for one, we're going to put our inner chest. This guy is just going to auto output directly into the immune system for whatever he makes. I don't mind it. We'll grab a flex point. We'll just put it on one of these sides directly. Should be fine. Uncap this guy. Cool. He doesn't need more than 1 ultimate energy worth of input, so this should be totally fine. These are our 2 item inputs. These are our 6 fluids. What are these 6 fluids? Let's click usage on this guy, and then let's just tab them all real fast, and we can get them all situated soon. This guy is fluid PE, this guy is fluid LP. I want to say both these guys produce at max speeds. Enter tank. Mm, okay. So we'll put this guy back down right here. This one's LP, right? Yeah. I don't remember if fluids auto output from these tanks or not. I'm not sure. What we can do though is grab a fluid laser. Link him there. Let's look at our ender tanks as well. Try to see cyan, cyan, cyan. Liquid PE. Okay, perfect. I just took the guess based on this one being cyan, cyan, red, that I'd kept cyan, cyan as the starting signs for the two MeatBallCraft liquids. Let's grab, oh, maybe our laser wrench wasn't there. It was. There we go. Link both of these guys to their subsets. Grab a compass real quick. Only into and only into. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to want fluid allocators on all of these. For one. Set all of these. Okay, perfect. So these guys now will auto pull from below them, and then output to the fluid storage above them. Let's grab these two guys right here. Actually, let's make like 20 more of these. So we know that one of these needs to be liquid starlight in the first place. We'll just drop that guy right there. Perfect. Take liquid starlight off. We know that we're going to need some cyan dye. And one of them is just a red dye at the end as well, right? Forget, it's going to be called rose red. So rose red, cyan, cyan, liquid LP. This one's all cyan, PE, perfect. This should be PE and liquid LP. Nice. Should have filled all of the internal buffers. Then we need ourselves another ender tank. I want to say that white, white, red, this guy should be our life essence. He is indeed. There we go. Then we just need liquid death and californium. Okay, so we have a billion indium dust. Not literally, but we have quite a lot of it. Enough. I don't know why I was looking at indium dust though. I guess I thought this was indium for some reason for a second, but no, it's molten iridium. So we need a melter with iridium ingots and then feed it with void metal ingots after. That'll make a liquid death and a fluid enricher. Fluid enricher and a melter. Cool. Now, Contemplating if I want to send a fluid like all the way across over here, or if I'll use just another ender tank for it. Ender tanks would be a little bit cleaner on the visual, I think. I end up doing the fluid management over here somewhere. Or where do we have an open interface? Surely one of these interfaces has open access to things. It can't be any of these because the inputs here will pull any items that are in the interface. So it has to be an open-sided interface. It's this one is the one that makes our benatoite and stuff with the plutonium-242 fluoride. So I guess it can be this guy. Hold on, do I have him filtered? Do I have this filtered? No, I don't. Is there any world ever that plutonium gets taken out? Not really. But I guess we can do it anyways. Plutonium 242. Pretty sure it wasn't an oxide or anything. Yeah. Cool. Easy little extract filter for this guy. Just stops that from being anything weird. Then we set up a melter. A fluid enricher. Then we're gonna need an ender tank. This one's gonna be for liquid death, so I'm thinking it's gonna be a lot of orpal. What's purple, purple, purple? Dimensional essence. No, that makes sense. Purple, purple, gray, maybe. Pretty sure we're not using that for anything. We aren't set on water, so purple, purple, gray it is. Should be fine by me. We'll put this right here for now. I don't want to set it to auto input just in case for some reason we get a bad liquid. And then let's grab some fluid allocator stuff. Okay, so this guy will output to the bottom. He'll input from the top. We'll put an allocator here. He'll input from the top and output to the left. This guy will input from the right. And he'll input his item from the top. Should be fine. And then his fluid that he sets out, which should be liquid death, will output to the bottom. This guy input here, output here. Grab 2 stacks of both upgrades, just to max both these guys out. And it should just be a matter of grabbing some of both conduit types. Grab 2 filters as well. Actually, we'll put this guy from the left. We'll just run these conduits through this side bundle here. Give these guys power. One of these will be on an insert for iridium ingots. Of which we are actually making these. Yeah, okay. I was pretty sure we were getting iridium ingots. Then this other one will be set on void metal, which I'm positive we're making. Yep. I'll put in some extra speed upgrades here. Then we just simply need to allow both of these. Iridium ingot. Perfect. And that is our liquid death production. It is not super fast, but at least it'll have a decent buffer. Because you don't really need it to be crazy quick. Our consumption speed on this is only high for our proximate artifact and our initial 4 unidentified ingots. We're going to need quite a few. We'll need 100 buckets of everything for the unidentifieds. And then we're going to need 20 buckets of everything for our proximate artifact. But then after that, all of its other crafting recipes are substantially smaller. You know, like 10 millibuckets, 50, 100 millibuckets. Although we'll never use this one for Bloodmaster. We're at millions of ingots of Bloodmaster, so that one's a little irrelevant. And I did notice that these required a different set of fluids for these two recipes in it. And I don't know. We'll probably just make another creation altar at that point. Because it is a decent ways back down the line again. Yeah, this guy is full of his first tank. And I'm pretty sure we'll have enough in the backlog here. Yep. So there's an extra 2.5 buckets here, which means this guy's already over 30. Because I want to say I put the ludicrous hatches on these, which hold 32 buckets each. And now all we're missing is some molten Californium 250. Our Californium 250 supplies are up to 28,000. That's pretty decent. Thank you for the follow, Athena Lewis 8. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Hey, how are you? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Molten Californium 250 is pretty simple. It'll just be Californium 250 melted. Who would have thought on that one, right? Let's grab some more ender tanks. These are a little wasteful, but TPS-wise specifically, I guess, to clarify. But they keep it a little bit more clean there. Where you from? I'm from Texas. Let's get rose red. We'll make it red, yellow. I think red, yellow, red's already taken. Red, yellow, gray, maybe. There we go. These guys are set on water. Which game do you stream mostly? For the past couple months, it's been Minecraft. It's been all I've been streaming, actually. Let's grab another melter. Californium 250. Let's not have that in my inventory, actually. In hindsight. I don't know how close I got to instantaneous death there, but pretty close whenever I looked at how much a stack of this took. At 4 rads a tick. Is that a tick or a second? Yeah, no, 4 rads a tick. It's pretty deadly. Do you stream daily? I'm supposed to stream Monday through Friday, but that has been slightly less consistent than it could be. Especially around the holiday season stuff, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry. Just a small little detour there. I want to say something if you don't mind. I just want you to know, I already know that you're here to try and sell me art. It's extremely common. I'm here to ask you about your car's extended warranty. Hey, you know, I would appreciate that. That would be something different. let's grab a filter on this guy. Yeah, I don't want any artwork for the channel. Man, who would have thought? Uh, California M250. Set him on the insert filter, and set him to insert. I'm surprised that this guy doesn't actually feed out properly. Even with round like Robin on, it still doesn't matter for these. They get so stuck on trying to send to things like this. Because this smelter is technically needing one every few seconds. Also here to let you know that if you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, he may be entitled to financial compensation. Please contact our lawyers at blah 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 blah. Alright, so what if I quickly grab a stack of California 250 and put it in there? Just Alright, yeah, that should be fine. Let's grab ourselves our upgrades. Fine, fine. Turn off that guy's insert then. And we'll put on this one. Okay. And then we'll just put our little fluid allocator here. Input, output. Ta-da! Oh. Ta-da! Alright. And then it should set that guy up, and then we'll put his respective one over here. Sweet. Perfect. That manages all 6 of the fluids for the creation altar in pretty neat ender tanks. It is some ender tank usage, but we're not using their auto output form, so it reduces their TPS impact by at least a little bit that way. Oh, also, I should probably eat some more golden apples. Since we did temporarily touch a stack of Californium again. Which your body just typically doesn't take kind to. I'm supposed to make the spaghetti. I do not want to become the spaghetti. All this stuff away. Okay, Proxima Artifact. Let's look at them. We need some clusters. I want to say we actually already got both of those. Crystallize, Abyssal, and Dreadium clusters. Put those in. We need both constructs. It was just one of each, right? Yep. Put those guys in. We need Envy and Pride, of which we have thousands of these. Oh, by the way, Blazon, did you see what we got from our Dice of Fate farm? We're up to 1,300 Medals of Heroism. I want to say 84,000 Terra Steel. And then in the 13,000 range for Gaia Spirits and about 22,000 Gaia Spirit Ingots. That's what we obtained over the weekend from the Dice of Fate auto farm. Yeah, it turned out pretty well. It did its job. I was curious on how much it was going to produce, and an extreme amount was apparently the answer. Is the world running on the server? That's way more than what I have. Yeah, it's running on a server, so it was running over the weekend. It is a Lilith idol, right? Yeah, Lilith and Malak. Lilith idol. Gold Malak idol. Those are both easy. We'd already made the stuff for some other idols at one point. Then we need wand, melee, and attunement upgrades, and an angel ring. We can put our angel ring in right now. And then we just need the 2 wand upgrades, which means we should hop on into this guy. Dang, do we actually not have our portable? Where's it at? Oh, here it is. I'm just blind. Personal shrinking device. Pretty sure in here. Then we cut on into this guy. Should have our wizardry combiner up here. We do indeed. Okay. What all do I need for this? So weird that you can't add Electro for some reason. Electro Blobs is like, it blocks it. We need 4 Radiant Crystals, 4 Diamonds, and a book. And then this one's going to need 4 Nether Stars, 4 Dark Crystals, and a book. Grab one more book. Dark Crystals. And Nether Stars. Alright. And I don't really need to encode a recipe, because I can just drop these guys in here and then close this guy up and let him run. We only need 1 of each, so we already had wand attunement upgrades. If I already had melee upgrades too, I'm gonna laugh. No, okay. At least we still needed to make the melee. Yeah. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Deliver back on out of here. Lap to this guy, and this should be all we need to make the Proxima artifact. It's crafting, it's crafting. 400,000 RF it took. Light work, light work. How long does he take? 80 seconds, so he's going to take about a minute. So I guess while that happens, actually, we can go... let's grab our shuriken. What is our release key? 2. No, that's disabling my electromagnet. 4. Okay. What's our status? Oh, he's got plenty of fuel. He'll be fine. Back in the shuriken he goes. Don't worry about his turned position. He's chilling, I promise. Let us actually... I think that's all we need. We're totally gonna suffocate, aren't we? Ring of Odin makes you immune to suffocation. I wonder if that works on space suffocation or not. I guess we'll find out, right? So, answer, no, it does not. And you get Giga debuff for that. Ah. Oh, well, I can still fly pretty fast. Here. Let's turn that sound down for a second. So here's a Proxima artifact. Let's click on this guy. Unlock the Proxima stage. Set our artifact in here. Select a planet. The Proxima belt. Select. And we're gonna need some more dilithium crystals. Don't worry about anything happening in the background here. We're okay. Probably. Fill this guy up with some fuel. If you can't hear the damage, it's not happening. And warp. Issue is I just don't want to make a full armor set right now. That's really all it is. I just don't feel like making the full thing of armor. You know the atmosphere lacks oxygen? I do have a slight suspicion that it might just lack oxygen. Okay, grab our shuriken, put this guy down, select destination, proximate belt, select. Oh, nice. Hey, don't worry, the rocket does not lack oxygen, because that works. Alright. I don't know how this guy launches anymore, but this is a. I've also just realized my magnet is on my neck, which is great. Bring us in. Just a little, buggy. Where did my rocket go? We're gonna stop right here real fast. We're gonna disconnect and relog in, because I want my rocket back. That guy had stuck with me for every single planet we've gone through. There's no way. We lost the boy. God, my FOV is very narrowed. I like how my charms and stuff are they're trying their best to like wipe out the the nausea. Maybe it would be easier to go back to the base real fast. Hold on. Oops. We'll just, I don't know, we'll just make some diamond armor real fast. Because, like, I really don't care. I just need something that stops the nonsense a little bit. There's airtight seal. Grab 4 of those. Enchantment applicator. I'm pretty sure we should be able to put airtight seal on all of these. Okay. It does not want to be enchantment applicated. Okay, that works fine though. Cool. Airtight seal. And then on this floor we have a gas pad right here. Alright, perfect. That should be absolutely plenty. I've made a mistake. I'm very sad about it. Because it is super inconvenient in just about every single way. So, for one, we lost our rocket. I don't know what happened to him, but he did some weird buggy stuff. Probably because there wasn't ground underneath wherever we got deployed in. And that's fine, you know, whatever, like, that's alright. But I also didn't set a location at Proxima before I wore back home with the dislocator. So now we need to make another rocket, fuel it up, and god damn it. Ah. That's the space station somewhere, we don't need that. Rocket assembling machine. Launch pad. Fueling station. I think we need some structure tower too. God, what a pain. Um, monopropellant, fuel tanks. We get like 4, that should be fine. I'll make 4 of these little thrusters. And then we need our seat. And if I remember correctly, that's really all this guy took, right? I don't think you needed a guidance computer on him unless you wanted to send him somewhere very specific. Oh. Hold on. We can check our quest real fast for this. See if it talks about rocket building. Um. Okay, no. So we do need a guidance computer. But we still have an extra. Then we put our seat on top. Then we put some structure tower. Rocket assembly machine there. Fueling station. And structure tower just needs to go up this backside, I think. Pretty sure you can do this with the little baby guy. Flux node. Not enough fuel capacity. Okay. Fine. Now we put down our computer and our seat. This guy will have to be a little bit taller. Scan him through. Okay, sweet. Can build this guy. Not a problem. New rocket has been acquired. Advanced. A linker. Link the fuel station over here. And I want to say that we used 2 vats. Okay. Pull. Push. Oh, this guy also is going to need some RF. The setup will be temporary, so I'm not going to worry about feeding it like this. Alright. These guys should fill up with fuel, and these guys have enough backlogged power, I don't even need to worry about them. Very nice. They're producing rocket fuel out of potatoes. once we get into Proxima's atmosphere and stuff again, I'll try to see if I can immediately yoink my rocket. Since it's already been generated once, maybe this time my rocket won't be lost. And I guess we'll leave this set up temporarily here still, just in case I lose my rocket again. We can build one more real quick. Yoink. Thank you for the rocket. Let's go back to the space station. Put a rocket back down. Select the Proxima belt. I guess that was the noise from getting inside this. Oh. Wait, why can I not select Proxima belt? That's where I'm circling, so right? Yeah, I'm still orbiting the belt. Planet ID chip I think is needed. Now if we select a destination, like this guy select. Yeah, okay. We need the planet ID chip. I forgot about that. My face whenever my Dice of Fate passive stopped working because somehow Enter IO limited item filter to 2 separate stacks the same item. Oh, get scammed. Whoops. Okay, relaunching a new rocket. Please don't let me lose this one. I'd appreciate a game. Yeah, it sucks. Welcome back to the land of the automated Dice of Fate. I took over while you were gone. Where are you using a limited item filter? Okay, we captured him this time. So yeah, I presume the last one just fell into the void. Because it did just keep going straight down. Alright, so now to explore Proxima. Or, I guess the belt, mostly. Let's put this guy away. Some fusion connectors here. Some solar panels from advanced rocketry as well. It's actually used for anything. You can make their solar panel arrays. I don't think they actually produce much though. We don't call this just for fun. Unidentified body. I put it on the Gaia alter input. Yeah, I'm curious on how that would have messed up. What's this guy got? Gold blocks. He's more fusion connectors. Oh, is this the liquid we need? Fluix plasma, which makes reactive fluix. Ah, and if we use imperfect neutronium nuggets. Okay, interesting. I was just curious on if that was renewable. Yeah, so we can duplicate the fluid plasma using the imperfects. We'll just get enough for whatever we need for now. I imagine we could probably find a few of the structures. Let's look back at our Proxima quest. So, okay, I guess it's really all we needed for right now was enough stuff to get the unidentified ingot. So we need 16 unidentified bodies. Okay, that's not great, but that's also not like crazy horrible either. We're at 1. I think the server's only set to like 12 distance or something like that, so that's what we'll actually be capped on. Oh, some lag. Why is this dimension laggy? Yeah, definitely some lag happening. I still don't understand why this one would be laggy. There's a lot less blocks here than most. Oh, there's an unidentified body there. It's also hard because like the sky having just the random like rocks and stuff in it is visually difficult to discern. What's this one? It's like a quad block. Oh my god. I can't move. I move like 4 blocks and it just hard stops again. Yeah, it's blaming red core loading chunks at the same time as it's populating other ones, so it's causing cascading world gen lag. I can tell. Just checking the server console real quick. There's a chest here and it's invisible. Okay. Yeah. So interesting visual bug there. Yellow matter power flower. I'll take it. 303 million EMC a second for just this guy. Um, just for context, I think I'm using like 40 blue matter power flowers, and then I have those tick accelerated. So yeah. So this one guy is better than probably like 6 or 7 times my current setup. We call that one a certified vibe. Doesn't look like any more unidentified bodies or anything at this guy though. I guess that's fine. Like, I see something over here. This is another one. Another yellow power flower. Perfect. Okay. Proxima has got to be the worst dimension I've messed with in a while for this. Damn, man. 2 yellows. How do you even make these guys? Hmm. Okay. I could have made yellows a long time ago. Actually. I'm not far from... Actually, I can probably already make these too. Yep, I can. I can already make oranges. Ah, yeah, this is where the blocker is. I can't make whites. Or obviously fading power flowers yet. Anyways, yeah, this dimension is crazy laggy. Like, how did that just... Why does it disappear? Like, what is going on with the belt? Why is this so buggy? Not good. Not good. What's going on over here? Bunch of reinforced glass and such. Flux blocks. This one just an aesthetic structure? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't actually see anything in here. Let me out. Um, yeah, not a huge fan of super laggy dimension exploration. Especially knowing that I need to get 16 of these guys. A little gross. Interesting. This is a little bit different. Don't really need him though. Should I go back down so I can see everything again? Here. So those little gate ones that doesn't have anything in it. What's this guy? Looks a little different from the other one. See, like, I was just clicking in here because I thought about it about the other one, and then I meant to do it and I just didn't. That the Skystone chests don't render here for some reason at all. So I just started spam clicking. Okay. Well, we found our one Ascended Draconium ingot that we needed. And then we can just have this guy craft repeatedly into Awakened Essence. These guys can be used to make Dragon Hearts, which is, I'm pretty sure, not an issue. Yeah. Yeah. Mythic Processor Alloy Smelter, so we'll need it for Ascended Draconic Alloy. We need that for the third order Fractal. Interesting. And Ascended Draconic Armor, which is pretty useless, I think. My opinion, at least. It's like, it's good armor, but it doesn't matter. So, okay. So, I want to say that's actually already all of the stuff that we were supposed to just find in the Proxima belt. These are related to crafting things with it. Okay, now we're just looking for a bunch more of those basic structures, these ones, to get the lastly unidentified bodies. We'll put them on our hotbar so we can see how many we got. You need to get up to 16 of these guys. Pretty sure there's no way around it. I think we need all 16. And while we're flying around, I am gonna check what's in this guy. So I'm curious if there's a chest in here as well that I missed. No, okay. There's no chest on this one, at least. After this, we'll collect another one of these. Put it back in my hotbar. God, why is this dimension so laggy? Oh, nice. It's a couple of them right next to each other. Is this one over here too? Also extremely difficult to see anything. So here. Dimension, please. Please stop doing this to me. Take my action and get just cuz. I like glitched backwards and got completely turned around. We'll go this way. There's another one of those. Please, please spare me from the. Please. Here's another one. Make sure I'm not missing any underneath me or something. There's two more actually. Oh, we are looping back on an area we've already explored. Looking at the map. Keep that in mind. This guy. Go over to this one. I guess we'll keep progressing this way now. There's another. Yeah. Oh, and that should be our last one right there too after. Do I need these for anything else? Damn, you do need one for the turbine controller. I guess I'll grab an extra then. Can I make these? Oop, gotta find them. Well, there's one up there too, so. Oh, and there's one there. And one. Really? There's like 5 in this one little section now? As we're getting the last one. Look at all of these then. 6, 7. What the heck? Now, now they're literally all. Oh my god. Why does it always happen that way? Why is this such a convenient, like, or such a consistent theme? I don't know why I said convenient. I swear, every time you need something, it takes a while to find it. But then whenever you don't need it anymore, now it's everywhere. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was gonna leave or not. Grab all these guys real quick. So we have some extras, because I do think we do require a nuclear craft turbine at some point. And there was this one. Also, completely forgot, add new Proxima. Cool. Alright. I think that is good. Yeah, we got the Ascended Draconium stuff. We got like 14 buckets of the fluid, which is also dupable. We grabbed some of these yellow matter power flowers just because. I think we're chilling. Don't know why it warned me about atmosphere lacking oxygen on the way back, but interesting. Grab these 16, put the rest of these away. Grab all of these. Okay, so we actually had 67 of them. So they were better than I expected. But that's still only like a fifth of these. Now if I just put down these 4 guys. Let's take off our jetpack real fast so I don't have to see its energy amount. I don't need to do this. My EMC is plenty, but it's funnier this way. Now we're gaining, I don't know, somewhere around like 4 or 5 billion EMC a second, it looks like. 100,000 million billion, yeah. Somewhere around there. I think that's pretty good. Put this guy back on. Okay. So now for these guys, we need to make 4 of these unidentified ingots. Alright. Let's get started, I guess. We are definitely going to be missing some of these ingot types. Let me press A on this. So I can just click it easy. Take all of these guys off of our listing. We don't need them. Because we need Lunastone. I want to say that we have Bright Seal and well, we definitely have Bright Seal. I want to say we made Chalcedony as well. Actually, I need 8 of these. Chalcedony. Let's make 10. Lunastone. Yeah, okay. I was pretty sure I hadn't made this one yet. 4 Appalachia cores, 64 lunar tokens, 64 lunar ingots. Lunar tokens and ingots. Actually, hold on. Let us just encode this recipe in here. Oh, damn, we're out of patterns? I don't know why I closed out of the pattern terminal. I know that we have blink patterns chilling in the EME. Freaking I can just search it there. Condenser. Stone chicken. Wait for it to plasmatically condense. There we go. Oh, I'm looking in this section as if I'm trying to look for the result. We go get this guy, no problem. Break him down just so that I don't waste extra slots and such. Stone chicken. So we'll go and swap out one of our other chickens in a mechanized coop. Pretty much all of these coops have outlived their initial purpose, no doubt. This is our Chalcedony chicken. Leave him. That's our Jewelite one. We should already have like millions of Jewelite eggs. 5 million of them, yeah. So he can get swapped out to Lunastone. That is fine by me. Okay. Then we will set a Lunastone ingot recipe in the induction smelter with a cut garnet. And then the cut lunalis garnet will also be set for molecular assembler. Assemble the cut garnet, look up interface for egg. We'll put it in this one. And Lunastone ingot. Give us our 8. Perfect. Okay. Demonic, destructive. Yeah, so all of the different steel ingots. We do need dreaded steel, so 8 of these. I forget they're going to make additionals in their batches, but that's fine. Corrosive, destructive, vengeful. We're missing one of these. Is it just the destructive? Yeah. Lunastone and Steadfast ingots look the exact same. There's the smallest color deviation between them, and it's very difficult to see. Sedonite, I don't know if we have enough. Mermatite. Then we need Octine and Ogrite, and I think that's it. Only 160 million octane. Could use more. And some ogrite. And I want to say that this should be completely everything we need. And that if we fill this guy in right here, it should take out a set of crafting recipes. It does indeed. How long is this going to take? Okay, and this process itself is going to take a little while. So in about 5 minutes, we will have our unidentified ingots we need to make the unidentified chicken. Make sure that we mark this guy's egg. Damn. I don't want to make more. I just realized that that's not going to be enough. I actually need enough to make 8 of these. So, I guess we'll get those started. And we'll spend some more time in Proxima. Because we're going to need another 16 of these guys. My brain totally forgot that I needed some for the crafting table as well. Because I need the extreme crafting table to make the egg itself. So we need 8 of the unidentified ingots. And then we're fine. I only make these one at a time, right? Yeah. The egg makes them 4 at a time, though. Ah, gosh. In space again. Looking for unidentified bodies in space again. God. I'm not a fan of the visuals of the Proxima Belt. I can say that with confidence. It's not all the time that I'm flying around in here that's laggy either. It's just some structure. There's like a specific set of structures or something, I assume, that's spawning. Or some kind of calls or something that are happening that absolutely just destroys it. I may move. Blaze. Also, I just wanted to be known. I come back in, needing more unidentified bodies, and now there's none to be seen again. But the instant I thought I'd finish and I had enough, there was like 7 in one section. just, just a small observation on how it all just seems to work. Oh, there's one. 1 of 16. Why? I'm not a huge fan of things like this, I will be honest. But I feel like I've probably made that one pretty apparent, huh? Oh, now it's doing a server backup too at the same time. This one. Try to keep an eye out for the others as well. There's another. Nice, nice. Okay, okay. A few of them were spawning in. Someone from behind me still. I was like, where'd everything go? I'm sliding too high. It's, that's just how it works in the Proxima belt. Here's another. I'm using my mini map to find a lot of these. By the way, they do look pretty distinguishable, but I still have to look at all the little islands and stuff because some of them have been just underneath an island or all the way against it. That lag spike turned me all the way around. If I wasn't paying attention, I would have just started going through the areas I was already at. Certified Proxima not enjoyer. There's another one finally. Been a little while since our last one. Oh, there's one up there too. Two of these guys. Nice, nice. Go back down so we can actually see everything render in again. And continue our journey. It turned me around again. It's like because it stutters and it keeps my mouse momentum or something. And so I glitch and I'm just still turning. I wonder why this dimension's so laggy. It does seem very odd to me that it has such an issue. Like my exploration on most of the other dimensions has been moderately fine. But this one in particular, it does like a bunch of red core calls or something. Maybe it's just the way that the custom structures are generated, I'm not sure. Does seem a bit odd though. And it's not like the server is a slouch either. It's pretty decent. Meow. What's up, David Mouse? How you doing? How you doing? We're currently exploring the Proxima Belt to acquire the unidentified bodies we need to get enough unidentified ingots to make the extreme crafting table, and then the unidentified chicken. That's the next like 30 minutes of goals. This dimension is really laggy though, so it is not exactly the most pleasant experience here. There's nothing there. here. Up to 12. Need 4 more. Just trying to brute force some forward. It doesn't seem to matter how slowly I go, I'm still going to lag a bit on the load. Let me up. Okay. Come on, just 3 more. We'll get there. We're gonna make it. Eventually. Hmm. Wait, there's one here. Oh, there's 2. I see that one as well. That's all them on my minimap. I was gonna miss these. Oh, and here's another. This one is our last one we need. Thank God. Get me out of here. Going home. Okay. So that gives us the unidentified bodies back. And now we need to get another 8 of every ingot. We need our Luna Stone. Get all of our different wills. At least we made enough of all of these to just pull 8 from each. What else did it take? Chalcedony. Light of these. Then we needed Ogrite. Sednanite. Octine. And Mermatite. And I want to say that was all of them. Yes. Pretty sure at least. Go back up here. What are we missing? Chalcedony, Lunastone, Bright Steel. We're just gonna hold A here and then mark all of these in bookmarks real quick. Vengeful Steel. Corrosive Steel. Chalcedony. Lunastone. Shredded Steel. Pretty sure that's the only one we're missing. I think we drop all of these in here now. It should do a craft. Yep. Cool. I was like, it's got to be just one dumb thing that I'm not seeing. Alright, that'll make our next 4. Alright, so we don't have a recipe in for the extreme crafting table. It is an ultimate crafting recipe. I'll put this guy in. Okay, so we do need to keep those recipes in. Good to know. Also, I'm surprised that at a 5% production chance. Actually, hold on. We can look up Mark 1. Or not Mark 1. Token? So 380,000 times 0.05. 15,400. Yeah, so we're actually pretty much in line. Statistically speaking. Never mind. Anyways, was there any... Was this one? Yeah. Is there any recipe in here that we can encode over? I'm keeping the cap recipes because I know that we need caps for some things that we make later. Oh, warp core. We don't need another warp core. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we don't need another warp core, so we'll overwrite that recipe. Load this guy up. Click on him. Oh yeah, I forgot we overwrote the other one with the sacrifice metal clumps, so we were already in the avenue of doing this kind of thing. Save that guy. And we should be able to see what we don't have the ability to craft for this. Extreme crafting table. Advanced circuits and ultimate ingots. It doesn't have ultimate ingots? I was pretty sure I had encoded the ability to just combine them. Well, I wonder if I should just give this the combination crafting recipe. Five millibuckets of neutron fluid. If we have 88,000 buckets of it. How slow is it to make these? And we have a lot of interfaces now. Because how many do we need for the extreme crafting table? 8? Let's make 10. How quick's our crafting here? Okay, that's pretty fast. We'll leave that as is for now. Honestly, I'm not that worried about it. If it was slower, I'd be more inclined to use the other recipe or something. But I don't want to use up Ogrite and such right now. Because I still haven't passived it yet. Even though I think I could have already. Okay, so now we need a cutting machine once again from this guy, unfortunately. Cutting machine. And then at Volps. Power input plug. Output hatch. Elite motor. I think we only need one, right? Yeah, one elite motor. A saw blade assembly. And then we need an input hatch. Yeah. We'll put this guy like right here somewhere. The machine. Output. Power plug input like that. Oh. Power plug here. Motor. Saw blade. Click. Okay. flex point. And then we need advanced circuits, so advanced circuit plates. Of course. So we're gonna need our stupid precision assembler still for both of these. Ah, I don't like their stupid multi-blocks. I don't like them. What's this guy take? He takes a bunch of machine structures. I'll take those. Take its input hatches, take the output hatches, take a power input plug, take the motor. Okay. I don't know how I don't have enough motors, but we'll make an extra one. We need some glass and some iridium coils. And then obviously the precision assembler himself. Controller goes on the front on the left. Directly behind him is the output hatch. Input hatches galore. Okay. Iridium coils go on the bottom. Glass goes on the front. Is this the power input hatch? Where's the power hatch? Okay, it doesn't actually have a specific spot. We'll try to put an power input plug right there. See if that works. Okay. I assume this all works. I haven't put one of these down in a while. Actually, we'll just do cool. Yeah, it counts for power. Good enough for me. Alright. I hope this is all we needed. Extreme crafting table. So we need advanced circuits. So silicon wafers. We do have some more silicon boules. We'll put those in real fast. Silicon wafers, black resin, gold. Shift clicking that, not going into the hatch was dumb. Okay. These guys on. This guy just goes directly back into the cutting machine. That's our advanced circuits we need. Now we should be able to make the extreme crafting table. He's gonna have to craft a couple of andesite, bentonite, which is super fast, and there it is. It's done already. Extreme crafting table acquired. We should also have an additional 4 unidentified ingots in here. We do indeed. Extreme crafting table. I'm gonna go and put it down next to our main crafter here. This Portable tank doesn't need to be there. There you go. We'll put that there just for the cool of it. I think he can also be automated. Yeah, extreme package crafter. But that's kind of expensive. And I do not need any of his crafting in mass right now, at least. Yeah, I would definitely do it through that. Well, actually, hold on. This method's pretty easy too. Actually, cosmic meatballs are really easy through this way if you have pile of neutrons on farms as well. Although this one's not bad either. They're both pretty easy. Anyways, sorry, getting sidetracked. Okay. So let's look at our unidentified chicken recipe. So we need 4 crystal matrix ingots. Damn it. Oh, diamond lattices. We're so close to getting this recipe for it. And then it won't be nearly as bad. Where was it? We were just there. The other day to get some. It was one of the warpers. Dimerisma? Why did I get struck by lightning? Okay, anyways. So in here, there's a structure, spawns in some zombies, and it also spawns in crystal matrix ingots. Grab our flexible to defend ourselves if needed. It's like a really simple little hut building. But if we can find like just 1 or 2 of those, just to save us on the lattice crafting for now, then we can get the more, it's these buildings. We can get the more efficient recipe for lattices. One crystal matrix ingot. We only need what, 4? We could probably find 4 of these buildings real quick. They're not super rare. Here's another one. Just turn off my jetpack for a second. Put down to it. Okay. I don't know why this section's not loaded on my map if I've already been here. It lagged a little bit too, but yeah, that was definitely looted already. Interesting. Well, here's this one. There's a second one. Let's find a third and fourth real quick. Well, here's the third. Yeah. Pretty easy. A little bit easier than dealing with making more lattice by hand right now. And find one more. Might as well. And here it is. Okay, sweet. Yeah, that was super, super easy. And leave right before the dragon comes and attacks us. Love to see it. Put all that back. Actually, let me grab those back out. Okay, so we need the matrix ingots. We need our unidentified ingots, obviously. Is that primalogrite? Yeah, that is 32 primalogrite. Okay. So normal logorite. Melt it here. Um, I forget which face is which on this guy. Ice what? His normal output face is his right side, so his front side on an output push should feed in this. Yeah. Cool. This will make us a stack of primal Logorite. Real quick. Just prep some more goodies for the system, essentially. Actually, we'll make one more stack. Oh, wrong side. Back to the other side. Okay. Then we need resplendent ingots and eggs. Egg. There's 4 of them, right? Oh, 9. I don't know how many of these we need. We'll pull out 2 stacks, even that's way more than I needed. Unidentified chicken. Perfect. We will put this guy in a mechanized coop as well. It's going to be this back last one, ornamite chicken. I would assume we also have around 5 million of those. Yep. So we don't need those in there anymore either. And with that, in about 10 seconds, we should get our unidentified eggs. We're going to get 16 of them, which is going to process into a full stack of unidentified ingots. There we go, 16 unidentified eggs. Throw them in here manually. Oh, nice, they process very quick too. Beautiful. Unidentified ingots in moderately large quantities. Now, if we do diamond lattice, code this recipe in. Yeah, looks nice and easy. Draconic, actually fusion crafting. Did we break the interface and it lost its name? Is that what happened? I think that's actually what happened. I'm pretty sure if we look up injector. Yeah. We just never renamed it after. Cool. Now lattices have a much better crafting option for us. Tiny piles of neutrons. So we're going to need another extreme crafting table. And actually all we're missing for that is just picking up a few more of our guys. There we go. Craft extreme crafting table number 2. Nice. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. And we'll put all these guys in as well. Just to let it stack up an okay amount of unidentified ingots, since we are going to be using quite a few for the lattices here. Because yeah, it's crafting another 13 of them. Which is a little expensive. Okay. And then what else do we need for this guy? We need 4 power units. Sweet, and that's just a craft for us too. Super translucent catalysts. Those are going to be just time gated by like 6 seconds each, I think. Yeah, 6 seconds each. We can get them down to a half-second process whenever we eventually get the inertial confinement reactor, but this guy had something about him that was kind of annoying. Um, this guy. Yeah, because I would need to go through and make promethium, and I just haven't done that yet. Because you need to make it in the you make the molten promethium and whatever. Which I think your only method is, yeah, in here you mix neutron fluid and unstable hafnium isotopes inside of an extreme pressure turbine, which really isn't horrible, but it is like kind of gross. I think we have everything to do it. I just haven't felt like getting all that set up yet. There we go. So that makes our extreme crafting table and our 4 power units that we need around it. This guy's a simple combination craft for a neutron collector. And I want to say you can actually do these manually, if I remember correctly. I don't think I need to even encode this. Okay, damn, never mind. Okay, let me overwrite the empowered canola seed recipe. I think that one has outlived its purpose. We have the empower too. Mythic block, so that should be fun. This. We'll overwrite it with this recipe. Stick them both back in. Stick all these guys back in. And neutron collector. Or neutronium. Did I just misread this? 4 power units, an extreme crafting table, neutron collector. Oh, that's a compressor. Okay. Neutron collector! I was like, what? Also, I really don't feel like we should be missing things for that. We'll have to check our recipes, I guess, at some point. Oh, it takes 1 billion and it's at 100,000 a tick. Just a little bit of time. If I was a week. Oh. I'll limit that guy. There we go. That was only 1 billion, right? Yeah, that's a billion. It's doing. Okay, I'm like, it's doing 2.8 million a tick. It should only take about 20 seconds, I guess, at full speed at that point. There you go. Not bad. Neutron collector. Where did my Torturino go? Okay. I think I put him in the system. Just trying to make sure I don't accidentally lose one. Okay. These guys, he shouldn't take any kind of power or anything, right? He just chills. Yeah. Do these work? Yep, they do work. Because I need quite a few of these. Yeah, that's a moderately decent speeds of neutron piles. Because we need, God, you need quite a few of these for each deuterium ingot. What is it, 81 piles for each ingot? And we're going to need 8 ingots to get the first seed effective. I think it's something along those lines. Yeah. 9 times 9. What is this thing? The muon extractor. If you get this guy, you can turn neutronium essence a bit quicker, but I feel like that's probably unnecessary. Good thing I have a lot of time in the bottle usage. Time in the bottle and improved Torturino goes very nicely for this guy. Neutronium seed will take the 4 ingots. And the crux will take the 4 as well, yeah. So it is 8. I was pretty sure we'd check this earlier, but I am a habitual double checker. Oh yeah, it's the blood infused. I don't have any auto crafting recipe for that. Don't I have more blood infused over here? Didn't I? I want to say I prepped some more. I didn't. Oh yeah, probably shouldn't have the full upgrades on this. Hmm. We'll set this manually. Okay, yeah, I think the system can handle that part. Let's see what our backup blood supply is. Yeah, it's doing okay. It actually doesn't even end up moving. Cool. Fine by me. That'll prep a couple sacks of those for us, which should be nice. Let's just make some extra Torturinos later. Alright, back to this guy. Just feed him again like this. I was gonna put down an apiary and put a temporal bee in it, but I don't think boosting the neutron collector himself is really worth it. I don't think it stacks fully with the Torturino effects. Yeah, I know. The Torturinos are definitely just better usage of the time in the bottle. Okay, there we go. That's our 8 neutronium ingots. So a neutronium seed. And then our neutronium crux. Then we get our agricultural comes. Around this, make this guy 10, 10, 10, get a crop stick. I've been in here in a little while. I think we can probably eliminate our mandate. Actually, we'll leave that section just so that we can use a sower if we need it for anything else. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was like, oh yeah, you know the rock crystal seed? He doesn't matter that much. Just it'll just fill up in here. Yeah, we have 7 million of the essence. Oh, actually, I should check on my drives at some point soon too. Yeah, I figured just this little bit of speed. I think it was maybe because this guy's block, yeah. Speaking of which, actually, this is probably another good place to use it, because I don't really need this guy. I was going to put him in a full field, but I don't think I need to. If he's in Torturino radius like this, I think he will be by far fine to just, yeah. I think that'll be good, especially at 10, 10, 10. Make a plant gather. Let's see. Trinium essence. Okay, so we can use it to make Insanium definition essence, which we will want at some point. And it's also used to make Muon extractors, which is moderately soon too. Um, okay, my thoughts. We leave this guy pretty simple as is. Get a flex point to him. We can send the stuff in, and then we can just tell it how to craft it with molecular assemblers. Is that going to be a huge issue, I wonder? Trying to think about the crafting speeds of the molecular assemblers. I don't think they're horrible. As worst case, we just give it a couple of recipes and it should be fine. This guy here. Conduit. Connect this guy. Connect this guy. Insert. Extract. We give him upgrades so that he can keep up with this. Yeah, he gets like 20 or so per neutronium essence. Every 3 goes into 1 pile of neutrons, which should honestly be fine. Already at 700. Okay. Let's go back on over here. Yeah, like this guy's getting swamped already. This is only worth about 300 essence, so he's getting tanked even though he has 2 improved Torturinos on him for like 55x the speed. But yeah, the seed has solved the issue, I'm pretty sure. Then we just need to set in some recipes for him. So neutronium essence into piles of neutrons into neutronium nuggets into neutronium ingots. There we go. We'll at least put these recipes in different molecular assemblers so that they don't ever bottleneck each other. They can work in parallel. Alright, that should be all of that managed. This is all neutrino plasma all the way up into, gosh, it goes all the way up to strings. Each, hold on, I just want to see what this is. Hmm. Yeah, alright. Yeah, that looks like a problem for not the current me. Mythic excavation reactor. As we get to define, there will be a multiplier recipe. Let us... Okay, for one, how many are we going to need? The recursive demantoid. Okay, you only need the one reactor. I have not encoded the recipe yet. I know that the last thing we were working on was an ultimate. Actually, this guy probably has extra. Oh my god. The elevators. This guy's got extra recipe slots, no problem. Using ultimate craft should be fine. Put him in, load the excavation reactor. Oh, weird. Weird that this slot didn't load to an ultimate. Save him. Signed by me. And then see what we're missing for this guy. Okay. Not as much as I expected, but definitely some decent stuff. Try to get some of the easier ones out of the way early. So, Divine Singularity should be fine. Get this guy up to 79. And then control scroll him to 5056. Perfect. Okay. That teaches the Divine Singularity part, and then we needed Elisanium ingots. Okay, which we have the egg for already. I wasn't sure if we'd already done that. Got the recipe for the ingot. Nope, nope, nope. Wrong recipe. Back to the induction smelter. Encode the recipe with the cut ingot. I want to say we already have the cut Runendor ingot learned as well. Yes, we do. Cool. Perfect. That learns the Elisanium. Let's go back to our reactor. Cool. Fluix microcontrollers. I guess we can worry about those in a second. Adium solar cells. Okay, so I'll have to tier these guys all the way up from the very bottom. So, photovoltaics. First things first, we're just going to take out like an inventory worth of these and throw them in the system. That should be plenty for just a few solar cells like that. And I haven't encoded any of them. Oh, I have. Litherite and chironite and rhodium. Okay, so I need palladium, ionite, and adium. I guess we'll do adium first. Just because we know that this one can already do it. Adium solar cell, save. And then we need a recipe in one of these crafters. Does this one have space? Let's make like, can't make 100. Oh, it doesn't know blocks of mithril. That's kind of funny. Let's use that in a second. I don't know if I'm actually gonna need these for anything else, but we're gonna overwrite that recipe. But I figure I'll craft like 100 of them first. Shouldn't take too long. Making all the opinium cores right now. Decent bit of side crafting. You can know this guy steal 2 at a time. It is pretty cool watching crafting systems and such like this work. Knowing how many machines especially are involved in this process is pretty amusing. Okay, cool. This guy needs to learn what the ionite solar cell. Put him up. Overwrite the dimensional stabilizer with ionite solar cell. Save. And then we need one of these guys. Sweet, this one just has open recipe slots. One open recipe slot for palladium. Why does this guy have a package in there? Not a fan of whatever that is. But I'm not gonna care about it right now. Okay, so now we go back to the reactor and then see if that opened up more things we're missing for the solar cells. It did, love that. Okay. Ender Star Nugget. Okay, I figured that was going to be pretty easy. Pretty sure we already have Ender Stars. Molecular assembler of this guy. Mythmonite Nuggets. Same thing. Sometimes these are buggy and like you click it and then it just clicks it right back out again. Okay. Matter Fabricator. Use this recipe with a better Lapatronic Orb. Right steel case. Okay, and we do have the recipe already for the Lapatronic Crystal. So that's going to be the better orb. Right steel case. It's an elite crafting recipe. Okay, I don't think I need an advanced inscriber anymore as a recipe, now that I can think of at least. I guess if I do, I can always add it back. Yeah, that's the only guaranteed recipe in here that, like, would be the least likely. Right showcase, code him, save. These guys back, okay. Just taking it down one piece at a time. Bright steel alloy ingot. I think that is just a measure of encoding the recipe. Pretty sure we already have everything for this guy. He has to be made in the Dragonfire Crucible. Awful, awful thing. Okay. My thoughts? Do this. We'll make this recipe preemptively, just in case I don't have a recipe encoder in there. Into this one. Into this one. Okay, I wasn't sure if I'd already had one set like this. We did. Cool. Okay, I didn't even have to come in here for this. That should be fine on that guy, no problem. Alright. Elysanium block. Molten salt reactors. Mericium RTGs. I don't know if I actually have a Mericium in this system or not. I guess we're about to find out. I hope that by pure chance I do. Okay. I'll worry about that in a minute then. Tungsten molybdenum dust. Crystallized tungsten steel. I make that. Ah. What do I need this for? Bracelet plates. Okay, we'll worry about that in a second then. Let's look at other things in the reactor that we're missing still. Try to get everything that we have access to. Solar capacitors, empowerment core, corallium shielding, flux microcontroller. These guys in here. Okay. Flux microcontroller. Or Fluix microcontroller, I guess. Needs a summoning computer. We're going to just order these 4 lenses immediately. Okay. We'll make our 16,384K. We're just gonna hand make all these little subcomponents real quick. Okay, this is gonna be some slightly tedious microcrafting, doing this by hand. Maybe I shouldn't have. I don't really have a furnace anywhere that I just use, huh? Thinking about it. It's kind of interesting. I guess I kind of just have yoinked that furnace for a while, that just basic resourceful one. And other than that, I guess I haven't really smelted anything manually. There we go. That's not bad. I just realized that the printed variant had EMC. I only needed to do the one. That's great. Okay. Back to this guy. We need a screen. We'll need 4 of these. We need 4 of these components. Four more of those. 4 of these. And summoning computer. Okay, not bad. What I've claimed. Yeah, I was just making sure this is all claimed. Let's do this in here. Proxima belt. Oh, you know, actually that tracks, I guess. Proxima belt. Very bottom. Summoning computer. Does it get used up? Is the question of the day. I'm going to go with the assumption that yes, it does. If that's the case, I don't want it to fall into the depth of the void. It'd be very sad. Oh, he flies. He's also mostly invisible. You've got to be shitting me. Okay, I thought he like vanished. Did I get his thing? Okay, I got the microcontroller. Horrible. Horrible. That's it. That's all I have to say about that. These are what, like a billion each? Yeah, a lot of few stacks of them, throw them in the system, that's fine. Alright, back to home. Gosh. Okay. So now back to the reactor. Cyanide cells. 360k nat coolant. Potassium and sodium cells. Mm. Okay, actually, I think that'll be fun. I didn't want these guys to spit the potassium cells back in the oh, it's gonna actually feed every cell back in the system, which means these guys are gonna be constant running at full speed. That could be a side byproduct of an issue. Maybe we just hand yoink a few of these. Because, like, you don't need that many to get the cells prepped. I don't know if I really want these to be passive at full speed into everything. Let's go and encode the recipe real quick. Okay, so 60k NAC, 180k NAC, 360k NAC, cyanide cell. These can all go in one. I don't really need that many of them. Reactor. Probably gonna need to encode a recipe for cyanide blocks if I had to guess. Yeah. Cyanide block. Speaking of cyanide, how much of that do we have? 1.2 million. Okay, nice. Okay, our shopping list is getting much smaller. Glycerol cell. Could do it through the distillation tower. Or through some chemical reactors with nitrocarbon. So I could melter charcoal dust, nitrogen with a nitrogen collector, make nitrocarbon, make crystal. Do that. Or I could do the distillation tower. 2 chemical reactors, melter, and a nitrogen collector. I think that'll be the easier way. Melter. Nitrogen collectors. Beryllium. Am I getting all of my beryllium from beryllium dust from the rock crusher? With andesite? I think so. Beryllium dust in the furnace. To a 16. I think it annexes. We'll just look. Okay. Furnace, and it's going to be a furnace tier 2, which is a 16x. It'll be beryllium dust 232. Should be able to look up furnace tier 2. Perfect. We'll probably need to put some expansion upgrades in there because I imagine we're going to want some more stuff in that furnace at some point. That should be beryllium. Nice and easy. And we don't really need the 160 mil buckets a tick. Interesting. I don't know why this one's in seconds and the other ones are in ticks. I find that odd. We'll make a compact one. That should be by far plenty, right? Yeah. Okay. Chemical reactors need 2 of these guys. Grab some EMC links just cause. Alright, let's go up to our top floor. Get some magic started. Alright, so attack carbon. Carbon bucket. So it is going to need a pulverized variant. We do have 60 million pulverized coal. Let's actually put it on this side maybe. That guy. Okay, we'll grab some conduit. We'll grab the filter. Grab a stack of them, sure. This guy will be on an insert filter for pulverized coal. Sweet. That should be fun. We'll push into a chemical reactor with... Yep, this one will be the nitrogen one. Okay, sweet. This guy will be output push. You can leave one input on any side, whatever. This guy's will be input there. This guy will be input there. And he's just going to mix directly into nitrocarbon in slot 1. Output push. And then nitrocarbon plus water will make the glycerol. So grab a water source. And the glycerol will output push to this guy, which will be a fluid transposer with an output on the back. On a fill mode for the container. Grab a phantom face. Oh, we'll also let this guy go down. Import the fluid there, fill this, output through the back. Okay, this should be nice and easy. These guys just need power. Don't even need that link anymore. Extract always. Why are you melting into liquefied coal, not carbon? Charcoal dust, so it has to be charcoal. Well, that's why. That makes sense. Okay. Let's use the charcoal dust, I guess, that we get from our, it's called scrap boxes? A little scrap box setup. So this guy will give us charcoal dust instead. Turn this off. Clear this tank. Okay, sweet. Now we get our upgrades, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just put that in here. This guy's got nitrocarbon and such, he's prepping. Spits out into glycerol. Glycerol cells will go here. And insert into here, right? Yeah, this is the back face. Why is this not... Oh. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Not super fast, but I don't really care about that part. I don't think my throughput of glycerol is going to be ridiculously high on requirements, you know? Hold on, actually, how many of these am I going to need? Okay, we will need quite a few of these actually later on, but it still looks pretty manageable. Interesting. Looks like they just we have this recipe for some reason, but I don't actually know if we use any of these. Okay. Make 4 of these. Interesting. Okay, I get it. So, it's a little expensive. I was just looking at those and I realized those are black hole tanks. Yeah, so those are in limit tanks full of all of these beautiful things. Interesting. But yeah, so it looks like you make 3 of them for the relativistic condenser recipes, and you have 1 of them to continue making stable oganesson. Okay, well, I'll worry about that in not right now. Check out our stuff in the reactor now. So americium 241. We have 242 and 243. Am I gonna finally need to make a new reactor? Where's it at? Energy sources, I think, right? Yeah, because my plutonium needs to lead into HAP 239. Mm, this isn't too bad. Whatever. I guess we'll make a new one. What should I need? Damn. Hmm. Yeah, okay. That's all gonna be a pen. Oh gosh. How quick is the two phase? He processes in a singular second. Are all of his input liquids the same? Yes. Okay. So you could use one singular two-phase fission reactor to essentially do all of your stuff on demand crafting of all of the fuel types. The one issue being the two-phase fission reactor is pretty expensive because you need 16 of the heatsink vessels. Oh, actually, hold on. That's only 2 of these crafts. That's not that bad. I want to say I already have Stormlight. I don't have Promethium, but I could get it. I have all of these. Okay, I could do 2 crafts of that. Solid exchanger vessels. I could do 4 crafts. I could do 4 crafts of that too. Huh. Hmm. What's Gallifreyan Radiator do? 10x speed. Oh, I guess makes it like a small minor ticks. Damn, do I want to deviate to this, I guess? Because I could replace my literally everything about my reactors with just a ton of crafting patterns, essentially. Because all you need to do is set up on-demand variants of the fuels, and either A, you immediately process the fuels down into their subcomponents, right as they come out of the fission reactor, passively, or B, you have it known how to. So you have it, you tell it, like, okay, so you're going to send it here, you send them to, like, a fuel reprocessor wall or something of the similar variety with upgrades, have the fuel reprocessors go, and then you encode each fuel reprocessor recipe with the exact results that it has. Which is definitely possible. I would only need what, like an extended crafting pattern for it, and that's it. If I did it that way. Do I feel like doing all that right now? Man, I wanted to make it to chapter 7. I wanted to get that today. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I think that's gonna be enough of a blocker. I don't feel like getting into that right now, because I feel like this might be kind of a pain. Just a small one. I don't think it'll be crazy. Yeah, I don't even have any of the things encoded either, so I'll have to go through most of all those. Alright, so my thoughts, we will try to see what else we're missing for this reactor, and we'll work on that stuff instead. Corallium pearls. It just needs to know the recipe. This guy gets 16x to 32. Cool, we do know that. Furnace, furnace needs a few expansion upgrades. The processor should be one of these. Expansion cards. I don't have to come back in here again later. Not for this reason, at least. We're just gonna give all of these, even if they don't need them. These are all pretty quick, and since we use tier 2 mythic coils and all the ones with high throughput requirements, I don't feel like it's gonna be any kind of speed bottlenecking, at least not any substantial ones that I care about. At least for a while. Now we get a furnace. And he knows Corallium pearls now. Cool. Reactor. Keep ticking through them. Stellar capacitors. I don't have passive bottled hellfire, I don't think. I do not. It's a distillery recipe. I'll need to set up at some point. But, I guess on the bright side, I'm not trying to autocraft it, I can just make one. I don't know how to make melodics either. Crystaltines. Damn. So, stellar capacitors, melodic capacitors, crystalline capacitors, octadics, and energized I already have, right? Although we can swap this recipe out with the dense redstone one. Ah. Okay. So our octadics are an elite crafting table somewhere. Energized are also an elite crafting table. They're probably in the same one. We just need to revamp both their recipes to use dense redstone for the multiplier, because there's no reason not to. Energized and octadic, yeah. Save both these guys. Actually, while we're in here, is there anything in here we can get rid of? Do I need field projectors for? Okay, no, I just need the field projectors for that. So we can actually overwrite one of these. These are elite, so we actually have no point in overriding any of these because we have an ultimate and then 2 advanced craftings. I don't know. Well, never mind. Have this guy open. Okay, and then an ultimate crafting table recipe. Ultimate. We do the crystalline. Do it with its Sedonite recipe. Because why not? I don't think I need crafters and alternators. Oh, wait. I spoke too soon. I'll need the gravity inverter later. Well, I probably don't need the intercrafter anymore. Although, I might set up more of these. Okay, I guess we'll make another set for these. Our spaghetti is spaghettiing. Just a little bit. Okay. I have him linked through there. I was like, how does this guy set up? That guy's only using 2 channels for now. Let us grab a packager. Some more extensions. Unpackager. Here we go. Just upgrade these a little bit. That is fine by me. And then we'll just do our, 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 we'll just do our packager. Surround him by his extensions. Set one cable difference here. And then we'll have our own packager. The guys around here. And this should let us open up its inventory for both of these to take out its crafting cards without actually having to break any blocks. Unlike how my other ones are set up, so that'd be a slight quality of life improvement. Now if we look up package, a couple of package recipe holders should be fine. Load these guys up. Set it to advanced. Okay. Crystal tin capacitors. We were meant to take those off. Those are already good. Encode them with this one. And stellar capacitors will also be encoded with this one. What's this one take? Rhenium? Yeah, rhenium is free too. Okay. We should have enough to make at least the 4 that we'll need for the 1 reactor. And while we won't have much for more than that, that should still be good. Now if we click reactors, stellar capacitors, hopefully off the table. Beautiful. Okay. Americium, I guess we'll make a 2-phase tomorrow. That'll be a later plan. Eero components. Basic crafting table. I think we just get these, right? Yep. Pretty sure this basic crafting table still has recipe slots open. It does, quite a few of them. Eero component. And encode. Lots of recipes and such being set today. But that's not bad, it's not bad, it's progress. Whatever this tool forge is, specifically, some empowerment cores, some entropy constructs, some reactive flux. Reactive fluix, fluid infuser, unidentified gem. Interesting. We didn't see any structure with unidentified gems in it. Thinking about it. Trying to check the Discord real quick. Hmm. Okay, I see where the unidentified gem's stored at. Kind of a dumb spot in Proxima. Of course, it's in another invisible chest too, on one of the structures we've seen about a bajillion times. Let's go and grab some real fast. I'm gonna have to float down a little bit. Okay, let's see. One of those ones. Let's go straight back north. Try to limit our lag that we have to deal with. It's the one that looks kind of like it has a sail on it. Once again, now that we're looking for it. Never to be seen again. Here we go. Yeah, so it's on this structure, and since the chest is invisible, you'd have no idea. But it is right here. Like this is, it's dumb. Since they don't render in, you wouldn't know unless you went and specifically storage scanned all of them. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. Anyways, you can make more of these with warlock gems. So there you go. That'll make us plenty of those. Just do that preemptively before I forget tomorrow, kind of thing. Actually, I guess we could fluid infuse. We could just make our ones manually that we need. Actually, I guess we probably already had a fluid infuser right here, right? No. Interesting. Look at that tank. Stop that. Stop that too. Oh, that used to be the rolling machine. I was like, what is this even connected to? Fluix plasma bucket. Gem. Let's do 10 of these immediately. Figure that'll be fine. Use up a whole bucket worth. We'll do the additional recipe at some point later. That's our reactive fluix. Empowerment cores. Those tool forges. Crystalline pink slime block tool forges. That's fine. Entropy constructs. Empowerment cores. Crystalline pink slime block. Empowerment core. Entropy construct. Tentacle. And poppets. Gross. Yeah, I don't have any Spanish moss right now either. And the soul accumulator is kind of annoying because you have to make the spawners and then you have to combine the spawners with a soul binder. So you'll need to automatically collect soul vials of rammer heads, combine them with it, send the spawner out, and then feed those to the soul accumulators because this consumes the spawner every time. Probably also just find the Spanish moss that we need for these, at least for right now. Yeah, then we need to pop it, bone needles and stuff will just be crafting recipe. So I guess we'll have to do that tomorrow. Oh, and this guy, actually thinking about it, the honeycomb ingots, we're gonna need some kind of consistent measure of those. Let's shift scroll so we can enable this guy. Let's kill this honey smelter queen. We don't want effect none. Let's try to see if we can get their B effect from some drones. Let's put a drone and a princess down here. Yeah, I'm crazy on the species drops there. Looking to try and get the B effect so I can just overwrite its effect back to normal whenever I change its overall genes. Iron honeyfication. Okay, perfect. We got the effect. Okay, let us get a template. Gene templates. Because for one, I want the species gene to just be a thing in here. We'll get another template for the effect of iron honeyfication. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is the right set of genes. Do these two guys. This will make them quick speed. I don't think we affect their territory at all with it. Yeah, there's no territory, flowering, or species effect. And their effect is none, but then now we can give them their effect back. You really not? Hmm. What if you use species honey smelter? Because he's already a honey smelter. What if we honey smelter species like a random ender princess? Does it get the effect? Oh. We're good. We're good. It ran out of labware. I was like, man, I really don't know why that wouldn't let me work. Like, why it wouldn't work for that. There we go. And they got their specialty effect back. And now their flowers are rock. Now if we just get like an ender chest. Not from in there. Get one purple. Flower pedestal. Conduit. And a link. Here, if I just put this guy here, put a link down here. Iron ingot. Insert with a filter. Honeycomb. Honey ingot. Honey dash comb, I see. Insert and extract on this guy on always. This guy will be extract always. Why is... How did I... Interesting. Give that back. Okay. Should give iron ingots. Get the honeycomb. Extract always on this guy. And whenever it converts, it should just go over. Later. TPS, make sure it's chilling. It is. It is fine. Okay. That's passive honeycomb ingots in a pretty simple setup. Not super fast, not super slow either though. And you only need like 2 per core, so we already have enough for an empowerment core. We need empowered emerat. Do we not have empowered emeratic? Yeah, we don't have emeratic at all. Do we still have an empower? Yeah, we have a mythic empower, tier 1. Cool. Do that. There you go. You'll learn emeratic blocks. Empowerment core. It's gonna need grass. 1 per block isn't that big of a deal, so I'll just put in a few. Emeratic crystals. Atomic reconstructor. Recon chamber. Grab an AMC link. Conduit. We're just gonna extract emerald blocks from this guy. Okay. That'll just passive emerald blocks into it, emeratic blocks, no problem. Now, empowerment core. Let's just make our 10 immediately. I just want to see how slow this recipe is. Oh, it's gotta craft the awakened cores. Oh, but they craft 4 at a time, so that part won't be bad. I already did 1. It's doing the other fusion craft right now. There it is. Okay. Now, our reactor... Refined corallium. God. The corallium just never ends. I think we've got like 6 recipes in for refined, or for the corallium stuff at this point. So it knows Corallium Gem Cluster. Yeah, it's just gonna be a few more crafting recipes real fast. Corallium Gem Cluster will craft around an Abyssal Stone into a chunk of Corallium. Chunk of Corallium is going to go into a furnace. Just to confirm. This guy started at 2 for the base smelt. 2 into 4. And this guy is a 16x, so it should make a whole stack, yeah. Pick the furnace. Okay. This cluster should go also inside of here and there. Alright, now look at the reactor again. Make sure I'm missing anything up here. Good. Okay, now we're gonna need entropy constructs. That's gonna take some bewitchment stuff. We're just gonna have to do that later. We'll do that tomorrow as well, as we're messing with the arcane intropinators and stuff. We already do know how to do these. We probably will need to make some more intropiniums, but that's not anything horrible. Poppets, I guess we'll have to find some Spanish moss. Maybe we can grow more of that normally through like some default growing method, so that we don't have to use the soul accumulator to get more of it. I'm not sure. And the spirit string is either A, going to be a nether steel loom that we'll need to set up. It's kind of big and annoying. Or we'll just automate one of these guys, which is also very possible. We'll have to see. Yeah, that'll get us poppets and stuff, and that gets us entropy constructs. Yeah, something along those lines. And then other than that, we're missing the Americium, which we'll be making the 2-phase fission reactor for. And then we'll try to set up all the recipes for that. That should be kind of a fun thing to try and wrap everything together for. And then tungsten molybdenum. I don't think, whenever we looked at it earlier, it didn't look like it was anything horrible. It looked like it was a little bit of blood magic stuff. Where is it at? Okay, it was crystallized tungsten steel. So we can either use a Hellfire Forge, which is passive, or a Berserker Forge. Either one would work fine. Hellfire Forges should be pretty easy. We might need more consistent automation of, what's it called? I forget exactly what it's called. Like is it just a demon crystal? Yeah. We might need to go and get one of the alternate recipes, like a corrupted library or something going, to get demon crystals consistently, because we currently still have a lot of these in excess. We have 144,000 of them, but if we do start burning them and stuff to do recipes, it'll cost a decent amount, I believe, at least. But yeah, we can worry about that at some point later, because if you melt down a crystal, it'll recharge the Tartaric gems inside of a Hellfire Forge in the same chunk, and that's how you can automate it without using a Berserker Forge. Although Berserker Forge also requires you to do that in the same way anyways, so. But yeah, I think we've got a little bit of blood magic tomorrow, a little bit of bewitchment, a bit of like reactor stuff, and then that will finally be the excavation reactor, which should totally get us recursive demantoids, and that should be the Appalachia Star. I don't see that not happening tomorrow, so, well, actually, it depends on if a stream makes it tomorrow or not. I'm not sure what's going on for family stuff. I forgot it's Christmas Eve tomorrow, so maybe no stream tomorrow. We'll see. I'd go in with the expectation that I should do a stream, though, at least in the morning for a bit. Thank you guys, though, for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. The VOD for this will be uploaded, and it should be published sometime around between 2 and 3 today. So, yeah. I appreciate all the support on the series. The new episode should be coming out this week sometime. I'm still trying to finish up the last bit of the editing on that. It's got about 10 more hours or so of content that I need to get through, and we're already through about 15. So it's kind of a doozy of one, but it's a lot of like condensed down crafting lines and everything. And I think that's about it for my yapping. So thank you guys. I hope everyone has an absolutely fantastic afternoon and has a great time for this week, for the holidays, for Christmas and stuff. Hopefully everyone's got some people to talk to. And Yeah, even if you don't, it's gonna get better. I promise. Happy holidays, everyone. Peace.